Frozen. The referee carried out an inspection an hour before kick-off and said the game could go ahead. But as soon as the match started, players were finding it extremely difficult to remain on their feet, as David Passmore now reports.
As the pitch became more like an ice rink, the game became more like a lottery. The players battled bravely on a surface, parts of which were clearly unsafe from the start. Swindon created but also sustained first-half pressure. In the second half, Swindon did score through Paul Bodin after Steve White's shot was blocked. A minute later, Kevin Dickinson equalised with a spectacular unchallenged shot. The defence unable to turn on the frozen pitch. Minutes after that, the referee took the players off and later justified his decision to let the game start.
It's been decided to call the match off as it's too dangerous to play on.
The pitch was perfectly playable before kick-off. In the hour from the time we actually kicked off to the time the game was abandoned, the pitch froze down terribly and it became dangerous to the players.
What would you say to fans who've gone home a little angry tonight?
Well, we'll say to them as a gesture, we're going to, to retain their good faith, we'll reduce the seats by £2 and the standing by £1. Obviously feeling sorry for them.
Should you not let them in free?
No, we can't do that.
So in effect, you're taking money off them twice for the same match?
Well, no, we have expenses to maintain for the next game, and
Swindon didn't get their winner until a minute from the end. This from David Passmore.
Swindon could have taken the lead after a quarter of an hour. Steve White with the cross, Paul Bodin bursts through, but hooks his shot just wide. Then John Gitting's header beats the keeper, but Kevin Dickinson heads off the line. Swindon's one-touch play produced chances, but no goals. Here, Tom Jones' first-time shot forces a fine save from Paul Heald. In the second half, Swindon became increasingly frustrated. Mickey Hazard produced two poor shots, although this one off the bar was beautifully flighted. Orient created more chances, though, and looked like stealing the game. Here, Kevin Dickinson forces a fine save from Fraser Digby. Adrian Whitbread was injured in a collision with Steve White. He falls awkwardly. At first, it looked as if he'd injured his shoulder, but he was in danger of swallowing his tongue and lost consciousness for a short time. He was stretchered off, spent the night in hospital, but today is said to be recovering well. As the game looked like going into extra time, Swindon eventually scored through Steve White, his fourth goal in 3 games. The tie finally over, and Swindon facing Norwich City in the 4th round. David Passmore, BBC West, Swindon.